was. Should've spent more time, been a part of your life. It made you more a part of mine. Guess it's too late now.
Hi guys, good morning. I'm taking my hair down, and every day I say I'm gonna do this and I forget, and I'm always like looking puffy faced and stuff in the morning, so you have to pardon the way I look. I see people do these videos in the morning and they look so cute and refreshed, and I'm like, I do not look like that in the morning. So anyway, I started taking the back down of my hair. This is my Bantu knot out that I've been doing recently, and a few people commented and said like they can never successfully do the Bantu knot out, so I figured I'd just show you how I do mine. So I've already started taking it down. You can see the back. I will spin around. So I started taking it down, and you can see that like this kind of has a very natural look to it. The way the curls come apart when I separate them, it looks more natural than when I do it with the flexi rods, which is still my favorite. But this takes a lot less time and to do on that first night when I wash my hair, and it's just, I've just been doing it kind of over the last couple weeks as an alternative to the flexi rods. So I've already started taking it down like I showed you guys. You can see when you take the knot down, this is kind of what it looks like. Here's another one back here, and then these two I haven't taken the actual knot down, so you can see like the knot, and you can see the knot there. And like my edges get a little dry or frizzy, so I have my my Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk, still my favorite product to use. I have not taken a liking to the Miss Jessie's Curly Meringue. I tried that on just a few curls the last time I did a flexi rod set, and it gets a little crunchy as opposed to the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk, which has like zero crunch at all. There is no crunch factor. So I usually just rub this in to my edges a little bit. I'll fix it kind of when I'm styling. But anyway, so I was just taking these down. Oh, this one here I was going to show you guys. You can see like I secure it with a bobby pin. Some people don't have to do that. I have to do that because my hair is kind of soft, so it kind of just starts to unravel. So I just pull the bobby pin, and I kind of try to find the end, but sometimes I can't. So I just pull it, and it's kind of like a corkscrew. So there it is. Wait. Okay, so I'll turn around. Okay, so, and take these two down. I usually just take down all of the little corkscrew curlies, and then I come back and separate them. So again, what I had was I had 1, 2, 3 in the front. I had 3 across like the middle of my head, and then I just had 2 in the back. So I already took the 2 in the back down, and I'm just going to finish taking down the 3 on the side. And I just moisturize my hands a little bit to keep it from getting frizzy as I'm pulling it apart. And what I do is, okay, so when you do the Bantu knot, I kind of twist it as I go. And so what I'm going to do to take it apart is kind of just untwist it. So just the opposite direction of the direction that I twisted it in. And as I'm untwisting it, I don't know if you guys can see that the curl is starting to, the little corkscrew is starting to separate kind of on its own. And so then I'll help it a little bit. But, you know, I try to limit the pulling apart of the curl. So as I'm untwisting it and it separates itself, I kind of use that as my guide as to where to pull it apart, if that makes sense. So that's that. Once I take it all down, then I'll really make sure that I blend it and everything like that. So let's see. I have just this one left at the top. So again, I'm just gonna twist it in the opposite direction. And you can see it starts to pull apart on its own up here. And then I'll just kind of use that as my guide as to where to separate the curls. And just do it gently, because again, you don't want to make your hair frizzy. As you're pulling apart the curls. And I don't mind a little frizz, but you know, if it starts off a little bit frizzy, then by the end of the day you have like a big like frizzy mess. So there's I have no idea what the back looks like, so I'm just going to turn around and show it to you guys, but it probably is going to require me to do some fixing in the bathroom. But there's the back. Okay, so now I'll do the sides. And I'm not sure if you guys can see how it's separating. And this is kind of like the last day. I did this last Friday, so it's gotten a little bit oily at this point, so I'm gonna end up washing it this weekend. You can see that it's gotten like a little oily and weighed down as opposed to when I first did it. Well, you guys, I didn't do a video then, but you guys saw the pictures on my blog, if you read my blog. Okay, so I'll take down this one next. This one actually, the curl pattern got a little lost, so hopefully I still have a little curl. That's how I can tell when my hair is ready to be washed, because it starts to kind of get really flat. And that's kind of what the twisting helps with too. So like even if your knot is not perfect, the fact that you twisted the section of hair within the knot, I guess, is going to make sure that it has some curl to it. I don't know how people style their hair in the camera. Like, it totally does not serve the purpose of a mirror for me. At least I am not an expert at using the camera as a mirror. So I will have to go in the bathroom. But anyway, so I'm taking it down. This is the last one. Can't figure out which way I twisted this one. Oh, there it is. And so for me, what I did is for the the Bantu knots, I twisted, or I knot my hair up on that very first night, and with wet hair, and then moving forward every other night, I retwist, not the exact same sections, but I just kind of try to grab the same sections and re-knot it every night. So what I've liked about the Bantu knots is that it works as a dry style. Like, I can retwist it every night, and I pretty much know what I'm gonna get the next day, because that's kind of been my issue with twist outs, is that first of all, it never ever comes out right, and second of all, it seems to look crazier and crazier as the days go on. And I haven't figured out a good way to sleep on it. So this, I just twist it up at night, put my bonnet back on, and I'm good to go. So you can kind of see how it is gonna look. I'm gonna go in the bathroom and kind of fix it a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I was gonna put on earrings, because don't earrings always make you feel better? But I forgot them. So anyway, at least my hair is combed now. And this is pretty much how it looks when I take the knots down. And this is, I did my hair on, or I washed my hair on Friday. I put the knots in, and so it lasts a full 7 days for me if I just continue to re-knot it every night before I go to bed. And I'll turn around really quickly. And you can see that the curl pattern, it kind of has, it looks natural. It doesn't look like wash and go. I don't think it looks like it's a natural curl pattern that you've kind of put some effort into, I guess. It doesn't quite look as neat and perfect as a roller set. So I like this as an alternative to the flexi rod. Again, it's much easier to sleep on that first night. It takes a lot less time. If I washed my hair pretty late at night, I didn't feel like doing the roller set, and I didn't feel like sleeping on it. So I said, let me give these knots a try again. So again, I did chunky knots instead of small ones, because I've done the small ones before, and my hair, the curls were so tight. And so I tried the chunky ones, and I think that's going to be my new go-to. So I'll probably alternate between the flexi rods and the knots for this. So next time I'll try to do a tutorial of how I put the knots in. I've been bad at documenting my hair journey, so I forgot to do a video on that first night when I washed my hair and put the knots in for the first time, and then I kept forgetting to do a video of the knots every night, that when I wrap my hair up at night. So I'll try to remember to do that, but at least I remembered to show you guys how I take them down. So if you already do Bantu knots, then you can and you do like the smaller ones, then you can see like how I did the big ones or whatever. I don't know. I just hope this is helpful. It's helpful to me. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
I should have been a better friend and done my best to understand you. Still, it's hard to think that we're done, we're through. Now what would you do? Tell me, if I left you out of the blue, would you fight back tears while your heart gets torn to pieces?